This piece, I feel like this is a signature piece for me. It's also a piece that's, for me, very important. It carries a message within it, and there's a story behind it. And though many of you have probably heard me tell this story before over the years, it's always worth telling. It's partly worth telling because there are new people who've never heard me play before and have never heard this story. And the story goes back to 1988 and the 26th of January. And in Australia, the 26th of January is known as Australia Day by the majority. It's called Australia Day much as Independence Day is July the 4th here, because it's of significance to the founding of white Australia. The Aborigines don't have very much to celebrate on Australia Day, which is, as I said, the 26th of January. And in 1988 was the bicentennial anniversary of the founding of Australia. And on that date, I was in London, and I heard of the coming to London of an Aboriginal activist, an elder, whose name was Burnham Burnham. And Burnham Burnham was a tall Aboriginal man with a long white beard, long white hair. And he came to Britain with a purpose. And as I heard about it, my friends and I gathered a large group of media together, and we met with Burnham Burnham on the White Cliffs of Dover at dawn on the 26th of January. And Burnham Burnham, and this is England I'm talking about, it's not Yosemite, it's England at dawn in January. It's bloody freezing. At dawn, outdoors, on the White Cliffs of Dover, Burnham Burnham stood dressed just as you saw Lewis Burns dressed before me, except that Burnham Burnham was not quite as well covered. He just had a small red loincloth and white body paint. And Burnham Burnham stood there, and he planted the flag of the Aboriginal land rights movement on the White Cliffs of Dover, and he claimed Britain for the Australian Aboriginal people. Yes, he did. And as far as I know, they still own it. No, this is how it's done. You must know. You go, you put your flag. America does it all the time. You put your flag there and... It's happening. Okay, so Burnham Burnham did this, and it was a major statement. He got a lot more press. He got the picture in Time magazine. He got a lot of great press as a result of this for Aboriginal land rights movement. Much more than Prince Charles, who was sailing under the Sydney Harbour Bridge in a Coca-Cola sponsored tall ship or something. I don't know. Anyway, I was with Burnham Burnham and I played this piece for him. And I asked him if he'd name it. And he said, yeah. This piece is called Tjilpi. And Tjilpi is a word from the language of the Pitjantjatjara people, who are a central Aboriginal tribe in Australia. They don't play didgeridoo traditionally in that area. It's only from up in the north. And in the language of the Pitjantjatjara, Tjilpi means old man or elder. And so I'm playing it for you. I play it for your elders in your community. But mostly I'm thinking of the planetary elders when I play this piece. I'm thinking of indigenous people all over this planet. But especially on this day, I'm thinking of the Native American people from this spot and the Aboriginal people, my brothers, Aboriginal brothers who are here tonight, and also the whole Aboriginal culture. This is Tjilpi. It's my mom. Thank you very much. Good night.